Alright, you read the title. Let's rank some Superman movies, worst to best. Starting with the worst, and I have it in this package of other movies, but the movie I'm talking about, and by the way, before I get to it, this DVD is very shitty. They just put other DVDs in it, and like, see, so yeah, this DVD is actually a piece of shit. So then I upgraded to this DVD, even though it's older. But yeah, fuck this DVD. This DVD sucks. I mean, look at that. But anyway, the movie I'm talking about is this fucking movie. And I know I'm probably going to get some backflash for saying that Superman Returns is the worst Superman movie. But that's because I think it is the worst Superman movie. Because it is so damn boring. Like, seriously, this movie almost clocks in at 3 hours, and boy, do I feel the runtime. This movie is so fucking boring. So, there's that. Brandon Ralph, he does okay as Superman. Like, I don't hate his Superman, but the problem with his Superman is that he's playing Reeves Superman, so it just feels weird because it's not Reeve. You know what I mean? And also, I know he comes back as Superman, so he does. I don't know. I don't know how he did when he came back as Superman in Crisis, but here he does all right. You also have Kevin Spacey. Fuck Kevin Spacey, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. Also, fuck Bryan Singer, but whatever. But he plays Lex Luthor, which he actually does a pretty fine job, all things considered. But wrong. But yeah. Anyway, really really awful casting would probably go to Lois Lane. I mean, the actress just, I don't know, she just didn't do it for me. Also, she's playing, the Lois Lane from the Reeves movies, which really doesn't work out. Um, so yeah, fuck this movie. This movie's boring. And a lot of inconsistencies with the plot, like, Superman's gone for 5 years. Clark Kent is also gone for 5 years, and people just can't put it together. Really fucking stupid. Just, oh my god. Really, really dumb. Superman also does some out of character things, like, it's just, I don't know. There's this kid, you think it's Superman's kid, and it turns out it is, but Lois and Superman don't tell the guy Lois is with, and just very out of character. I mean, yeah, fuck this movie. I fucking hate this movie. It's just really boring. So yeah, I think Superman Returns is the worst Superman movie. So yeah, sue me. Okay, next is this piece of shit. Whedon's Justice League. Fuck this movie. This movie is fucking disgusting. Um, yeah, do I even need to talk about the behind the scenes and shit? And, you know, just really, really, like, it clocks in at 2 hours, but it's a Justice League movie. It should be a little bit longer. Thankfully, that problem is resolved, but we'll get to that. But yeah, fuck this movie. Okay, next is the Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, or as I like to call it, Superman 4, The Quest for Shit, because this movie's a piece of shit. Yeah, we're still in the bad movies. A lot of people would actually say Superman 4 is the worst Superman movie, and I can definitely see why. They have like a budget of $2. I'm not even joking. The effects are shitty. You know, as bad as Superman Returns is, at least it has good effects. This movie, you can literally see the wires. Like, just really, really bad. Don't even get me started on Nuclear Man. Just, god damn, man. Ugh. You know, and Superman has wall building abilities. Like, what the hell's that all about? You know, it's just like Lex Luthor's back. It's just like, can you guys stop using Lex Luthor? Can you have other villains shine? Like, Lex Luthor was in the first two movies. He was in this one. He was in Superman Returns. Like, can you just let other villains shine? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, this is Christopher Reeve's last Superman movie, unfortunately. You know, and it's just, man, what a shitty send off. I mean, man, yeah, fuck this movie. Fuck this movie. Oh my god, what a piece of shit. Now, it is laughable. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't get some enjoyment out of it. Because watching the effects and them reusing, you know, the Superman flying shot, like, it's laughable stuff, but no, really, like, it's a really bad movie. And a shitty send off to Reeves' Superman. So, yeah, fuck Superman 4. Okay, here's where I get some hate. But next is Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. Yeah, I was never into this cut. I like the theatrical cut better. This cut is just, I have a lot of problems with it. You know, the fact that, spoiler alert, Superman has to turn back the world again. Like, I'm sorry. When people say the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2 is better than the theatrical, I'm always hitting them with that question. Like, Superman turns the world back again. That was one of the dumbest things in the first Superman movie. And he does it again. He turns back the world. Oh my god, dude. And Lois Lane is just a crazy bitch in this movie. Like, you know, in the theatrical cut, she does things to, you know that Superman, that Clark Kent is Superman. But here she does batshit crazy things. Like jumping out of a window and freaking pointing a gun at him. Like, now granted, it was a blank, but still. I don't know. And the Donner cut just, man, there's a lot of problems I have with it. And people say it's better than the theatrical. Yeah, I really don't think so. But there's still some stuff to enjoy about it. It's still Superman 2. But there's a lot of inconsistencies, and yeah, I don't think it's better than the theatrical, but that's just me. Okay, next is Batman versus Superman. Now, this movie I'm torn on. You know, I like certain things about it. I like the fight between Batman and Superman. You know, but there's some certain things that, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Hey, there you go again. More Lex Luthor. It's not like Superman has other villains. Well, they do use Doomsday, but it's really poorly done. They rushed the whole Death of Superman thing for this universe. So, I have a lot of problems with it, but there's still some stuff to enjoy about it. So, yeah, it's It's okay. Okay, next is Superman Free. Now, now we're getting into the movies that I actually really enjoy, and I really do enjoy Superman Free. You know, it went into a more comedy direction, but that can't be done with Batman. Like with Superman, that can be done. And here they, it's I will admit some of the jokes do fall flat with Richard Pryor, but there's still a lot of stuff I enjoy about this movie. Now the villain, unfortunately, is a Lex Luthor clone. So it's not even Lex Luthor. I'm glad it's not Lex Luthor because they use him too much. But it's a clone. Like we could have gotten, and also there's a computer. We could have gotten Brainiac in this. I think that would have been more interesting. But I still do like some of the stuff. Like I like the stuff when Clark goes back to Smallville. I like the evil Superman stuff. So there's things I like about it. The fight between Clark and evil Superman was amazing. So yeah, I do enjoy Superman Free for what it is, even though I do recognize some of the issues fans have with it. I still enjoy the movie. So yeah. Okay, next is Zack Snyder's Justice League, a way, 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 way better movie than the theatrical one. Okay, it clocks in at 4 hours, and yes, I do feel the runtime. It's too long, but it's Snyder's vision. I mean, come on, we needed it. I can wash it in half, and just be fine with it. But they give characters more development, unlike the Whedon Justice League. And it's just a much better, well made movie with great effects. So, yeah, this is obviously the better version. So, yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League is awesome. Okay, next is Man of Steel. Love this movie. I love Henry Cavill as Superman. He doesn't top Reeve, but I still do love Henry Cavill as Superman. I love this movie. I don't get some of the hate it gets. I like how they did it. I like how they show different flashbacks throughout this movie. I think that's was a really cool idea. I know some people don't like it. Um, Obviously, I like the fighting with Zod and stuff. I am a fan of the breaking of the neck. Something I'm a fan of. Because this dude was killing people. So yeah, it's a really well done origin story, and it's a really well made movie. And Henry Cavill gives it his all as Superman. You know, which is I'm really sad to see him go because I really think he was a good Superman. My only problem with the movie is Superman's dad, like his Earth dad, is kind of a dick in this movie. Like not a dick to Clark, but he's just he's okay with letting a bus filled of kids basically die. After young Clark saved them, he was like, "Oh well, maybe you shouldn't, show your powers like that." And he's like, "What was I supposed to do? Let them die?" And he said, "Maybe." Like, come on. Also, he's a dumbass because he gets sucked into a tornado. Well, he knows damn well that Clark can basically save him, but he doesn't let him, so he dies of stupidity. But that's my only big problem with the movie is Superman's Earth Dad. is a dick and a dumbass. But other than that, it is a really, really good, well-made movie. Okay, next is Superman 2, the superior cut, the theatrical cut. And this movie's awesome. I love the whole setting of General Zod in the first movie. This is basically a continuation of that whole story, and it is done perfectly. I like this version of Superman versus General Zod better than Man of Steel, but I still love Man of Steel. But I thought it was done better here, and yeah, I just prefer this cut. I prefer a lot of things in this movie. Like, I prefer the whole amnesia kiss over the turning the world back again. So, yeah, I do prefer this version of Superman 2. It is really good. But the greatest of them all, and I don't think this is a shock to anyone, is Superman the movie. This is the perfect superhero origin movie. What more can I say? It is legendary. It is the movie that, if it wasn't for this, we wouldn't even have all these superhero movies. So you have to give it credit. Everyone does great. Reeves, Superman. Hackman as Lex Luthor. Miss Teshmagar! Yeah, it's just great. The whole world turning back thing. I I I don't love it, but if you're gonna do it once. But still, there are things I can say, maybe that wasn't done well, but no, I gotta keep it real. I think this movie does a lot of things well, and yeah, what more can I say? It is the best Superman movie. So, yeah. But that's my ranking of all the Superman movies from worst to best. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed.